congratulations on this beautiful, funny, and heartfelt series. I always say that storytelling at its best has the ability to create empathy, to educate. So I would love to know, how has storytelling impacted and shaped your view of the world? And then what do you hope audiences experience while watching Unprisoned?
Yeah, I'll start with the second half of the question. Maybe I'll try to combine them. I feel like we're so lucky in the making of this show, right? Because a lot of what I try to do at my company, Simpson Street, is to focus on stories that we think of as being stories from the margins, marginalized people, and placing them in the center, reminding us all that everybody is the hero of their own journey, right? Everybody is the protagonist of the story of their particular lives. So when it comes to Unprisoned, we're talking about the fact that there are 80 million Americans living with criminal records, and every single one of them has a story, and every single one of them is surrounded by a circle of family members and friends who love them and care about them and who are also impacted by the criminal justice system. So I feel like what we're doing on this show is really taking that huge population that gets marginalized in our narratives, but not in our culture necessarily, right? It's it's core to who our cultural identity as Americans, but placing them in the center of our storytelling tradition to say, their stories matter. Returning citizens, folks who are formerly incarcerated, their stories matter. We tell lots of stories about how people get to prison or what life is like in prison, but to tell the story about a family that's trying to free themselves, all of them, their hearts and their minds, when they're navigating relationship with a formerly incarcerated family member, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to kind of excavate that and tell that story and bring it to audiences.
Absolutely. It's the power of storytelling. You collaborated with Tracy, Yvette, and Joy on this series. What does it mean to you? Which I'm sure it means so much, but I would love to know, for you to continue to work and collaborate alongside talented and inspiring women on shared, passions and projects.
It's everything. I have to add my producing partner, Pilar Savone, to the mix because she was also part of that circle of amazing women.
Yeah.
And it's a delight. It's a delight to work together to bring stories to life that honor humanity, and that allow for fully realized, complicated women and men, people of color, young people, older people, to just dig in and tell stories about human beings and allow them to be human and messy and wonderful. And it's a joy. I mean, every member of this team, it's such an incredible company of artists and artisans who came together to do this show, including Delroy, who's also an EP on the project. He's just, he's a hero of mine, and it's an honor to be working with him, but also he's just been so tremendously additive to the show. I mean, in my opinion, we didn't have a show until we had Delroy, right? Because we had to find the actor who could bring enough intelligence and charm and skill and delight and warmth and humanity and strength to this character. And to me, that was one guy. So he's been amazing. Everybody's just been amazing. I feel really, really, really lucky to be a part of this show and to be working with this team.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Kerry, and thank you for all the work you do on and off the screen. Such an incredible force, and the world is so lucky and privileged to have you. So thank you.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you. And thank you for watching.